Is it a little bit clickbaity to call this a Cambridge vlog because I'm technically not in Cambridge but at home? Probably. But I am preparing for my first year finals because I haven't sat them yet because I took a break from university. So I'm going to sit them at the beginning of October. So I'm preparing for them now. And I think this is as much part of my Cambridge degree as anything that I did at Cambridge. So we're going to call this a Cambridge vlog. Please don't come for me in the comments. Hello everyone, it's Elena and I'm back for another Cambridge vlog. And at the moment I'm really just revising and doing my readings for my second year because we have a very long summer reading list. And I feel like I'm the only idiot who's like, oh, there's a long summer vacation reading list, which you have to do obviously. But then there's also, you know, some recommended prep reading on the syllabus, which isn't necessarily on the long reading list. And I'm that idiot who's like, let me do both. I don't have that time, but I'm that idiot, so now I'm doing it. So guys, these are the books which have already arrived. Say hello to my law books and This Outsider, which just arrived yesterday because it wasn't published yet when I got the reading list, but it just came out, so now it's here. And these are like the books which I just want to read for fun, but I think I may not be able to read all of them because I have to read them. Now obviously I don't have to read all of them, like necessarily, like sometimes you only have to read a chapter, but quite a lot of them are on the reading list as a whole book, so yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm basically just revising, and when I'm tired of revising, then I'm procrastinating from revising by reading my prep readings. And that's pretty much what I'm gonna do now. So yeah. Enjoy guys. Also, I currently have this ankle splint which I'm wearing. I don't know if you can see it in the mirror, I hope you can. This thing. So I feel like this makes me look like I got injured doing a sport, which I think means that I look sporty, which is great. It's just I'm not sporty and I didn't injure myself during sports. I don't even know how I injured myself, but I like to pretend that it makes me look sporty. So yeah, now we're gonna go and revise. Okay, so I've been working for a bit and now it's time for a break. And my rabbit is feeling the same way. My rabbit and I are home alone, by the way. So right now it's just us because my mom's traveling. So I'm probably just gonna lie down with her in bed a little and we're just gonna cuddle. Maybe watch a TV show. My pet and I, we watch TV shows together. It's kind of our thing. So if you guys have a good TV show to recommend, let us know. We finished quite a few. We usually watch like historical drama TV shows like The Tudors and stuff. But we also watch other stuff. We pretty much watch anything that's good. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. We're probably gonna lie down for like half an hour and then I'm gonna make myself some lunch and then we're gonna get back to work. Okay, so we went for like the least educational show ever, The Big Bang Theory, but it's really fun to watch. So we're just watching that and my rabbit is so cute. I just have to show you guys. Look at that. Hi, mommy. Oh my god, I love her so much, and like leaving her behind is always like the hardest when I go away. But oh my gosh, she's just so cute. I wish I could bring her to England with me, but unfortunately I can't. But my mom takes really good care of her. And my rabbit has now decided that she has had enough of me, because she always like reaches that point when she's like, okay, now you've loved me for like an hour, now bye. So now I'm gonna make myself some lunch. And by the way, this horrible painting in the background, yes, I made that and my mother refuses to burn it, which is a tragedy. And if you thought now I'm actually gonna cook, no, I still don't know how to cook. So here's my really short tutorial for people like me. You buy something like that, just basic cup noodles, and then you just put some boiling water over it and there you go. Congratulations, you've made yourself a meal. So that's what I'm gonna do now. And there you have it guys, the culinary masterpiece that I created in 3 minutes time. So yeah, that was cooking with Elena. I hope you enjoyed this first segment. And maybe at some point I'm going to actually cook with you guys. Okay, so I've had my amazing lunch and now I've just made myself some tea and we're gonna get back to work. But because I'm tired of revising, we are gonna procrastinate by reading our summer prep readings. Yeah, that's how Cambridge students procrastinate. We suck at it. By the way, this is, in my opinion, the most pretty academic book I've ever seen. Like, I don't know, I think it has like real aesthetics to it. I mean, if it wouldn't be called The Morality of Law, like you could think this is like a fiction book or something. I don't know, in my opinion. But you know, I'm not very far with my summer reading, which is an issue because this is my summer reading list. Oh god, the lighting is terrible. Here we go. And the two things which are highlighted are the things that I've read. So you know how far I am, which is not far at all. But in my defense, the pink things aren't on like the long reading list. They're only on the syllabus recommended prep readings, which I guess I'm the only idiot doing it, but you know, I bought these books, so we're gonna read them because they were expensive. So this is what we have ahead of ourselves in the next few weeks, plus revision. My life is going great, guys. Chapter that I had to read in this book, and honestly this chapter was super clear and I really appreciate it, because there are some academics who like shouldn't be allowed to publish books. They should only be allowed to publish podcasts because they're really good at lecturing but they suck at writing. And there are some academics who are really good at both and some who are only good at writing. I don't know, I've never been lectured by Fuller, but his writing is really good. And I really appreciate that. So now I'm gonna quickly take some notes on this, and then I'm finally going to, you know, highlight another thing on my reading list so that that's done. That means we have 3 things highlighted and about 30 to go. We're doing great, guys. We're doing really great. And after that, I think I'm gonna do a bit more revision. But I'm gonna see how my mood is, because I'm really not feeling revision at the moment, so I might just procrastinate a bit more by doing more of these readings for my second year. But we're gonna see. Good morning, guys, and it's the next day and I'm in my study hairstyle because nobody's gonna see me today, so we can wear our hair however we want to. And I've successfully procrastinated last evening by doing more readings for my second year, which I guess isn't really procrastination, right? It's kind of work. That's what I tell myself. But that means today we have to revise. At least in the morning it's just gonna be revision, and then I'll probably like alternate between the two because I need to do something other than revision as well. But now I'm first of all gonna open this little parcel. Little is actually not true, it's huge. So basically, 2 weeks ago, I sold some clothes online and I actually made a video about it, and I think it's a pretty fun video. It's linked in the info box below if you guys are interested. But basically, I sold all of these clothes and I was like, oh, okay, now I'm finally like gonna declutter my wardrobe and I'm not gonna buy new stuff. And on the app where I sold them, somebody sold a trench coat which I've wanted for ages. So yeah. You know, my promise to myself of not buying new clothes lasted an entire 2 weeks, which is beautiful, and now we're over it. So yeah, let's hope that it fits. Like from the packaging, you'd think like that I bought glasses or something. I don't know. This is really well packaged, but bye-bye to all of that. Okay, there we go. He even gave me like an empty shopping bag, okay. But I'm interested in the coat, which I'm guessing is in here. Let's see. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, I was scared the color is darker, but it's really beautiful and I'm glad it isn't darker. So So yeah, let's try it on. Guys, this coat is so pretty. I'm so happy about it because I love trench coats, and I have this one particular brand which I really love, but I just think they're ridiculously expensive. But now I have found another one. It's so pretty. Oh my god, I love this thing on top of here. And yeah, I don't know, I think it looks really nice. I'm really happy that I bought this coat, and I was so scared of buying it online because I always, like, when I buy secondhand, I go to like a flea market or something because then you see the product, because on the internet photos can be deceiving. Trust me, I'm good at Photoshop. I know what I'm talking about. But this coat looks exactly as it did in the pictures. And yeah, now that I'm in a happy mood, I will hopefully actually revise. Hours and another unhealthy lunch later, and now I'm gonna get back to my procrastination, which is just reading my second year books, which is really sad that that's my way of procrastinating, but here we are. But I think the reason I love procrastinating with them is just that, you know, they contain all these things which I haven't learned about yet, whereas like revising is just like looking at stuff I already know, so they're just a little more interesting, I'd say. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. And I'm gonna try to maybe put in like another revision session, but I'll see. But first, let's read a little because I think it is time for me. And I also like need to like start tackling these like bigger books, because right now I'm just trying to take everything off my reading list, which is just like a chapter or two. But you know, we need to get to like the big books because they scare me. So we need to work on those. There's this one book in particular which really does scare me. I have started reading it, but look at this. This is the book, World Politics Since 1945. And it basically just summarizes, well, world politics. So, you know, if you want to know what has been going on in the world in the past years, I guess buy this book. I have started reading it. It is quite detailed. So I think I don't actually need to know like all of it, and I think I'm gonna like mainly like skim a lot of it and just, you know, take notes on like the main events and what then the world took from it. But I don't think I'm gonna read it like line by line because he goes into a lot of detail, which I don't think will be necessary for my international law course, hopefully. But I think I'm gonna start with this one because this is the book that scares me the most. Going well because this book is kind of confusing because it goes into so much detail, and I'm really tired. Like my brain is just like, what did I just read? Like I don't think I read a lot. I actually only read like 28 pages, and I'm really just done with my life. That's how I feel, because basically he like jumps from like country to country, and then he's like, oh, and those were their issues, and then he goes into so much detail and you're just like, who are all these people? Where in that country is that happening? What on earth is that even? And you're just really confused, and he uses like a lot of acronyms and you're just like, okay. Whoever wrote this is probably really super smart and like a really great historian. It's just I'm not, so that's a problem. So I think now I'm gonna take a break because my brain hurts. And then I'm gonna go back to a different reading. I'm not gonna go back to this one. I'm gonna do something else to motivate myself, and I keep like the tough stuff till the end, but every once in a while I touch it just to remind myself it's still there. and to also motivate myself to do other stuff, because it's either that or something else. But now I'm just gonna read a little bit for fun, and I'm gonna read in this book which I'm currently reading, which is The President is Missing, and I really love it. And also it's color matching with like my room. I don't think I've ever shown you guys my room at home. Like I don't have a room tour or anything for it up, but I can just show you guys how it color matches because I think it's pretty cool. So this is the book, and then it just like, look, like doesn't it like really match just like everything in here? Because like I have these like gold white things, and I think it especially matches my bed. I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. But basically I'm just gonna lie down and read a little bit in it, probably like 20 minutes. I'm just gonna set myself a timer, and then we're gonna go back to work. Really dark in my time lapses. I don't know why. It's actually not as dark in here, at least I think so. But like the weather is just, I don't know, it just gets darker quicker, but it's not as dark right now. Like, you know, you still have some daylight. But anyway, I don't want to bore you guys with like endless time lapses, so I think I'm gonna end like my vlogging for today, and then I keep vlogging tomorrow. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to read a little bit more, maybe revise a little, but I don't really think it's going to happen. I think I'm just going to keep reading this for land law, which I had to print out, which is super annoying, but it really wasn't worth buying the book, and the internet ebook version was really bad, so I printed it out, and of course I messed up the printer settings, so we are super unsustainable today. But we're gonna reuse that paper, and we're definitely gonna recycle it. But yeah, those are my plans for the evening. Doesn't that sound fun? And by the way guys, I'm really sorry that this vlog is basically just me in my room. But the thing is, I can't really take you guys to places because in Germany you have to ask for permissions anywhere if you want to film. And if you think you just show up and you ask for a permission, no, that's not how it works. I tried to get a permission from my local library, which means filling out one form for a permission for their public relations office, then asking the director of the library for permission, and reaching out to the architect of the library for permission. Yes. That is how far you have to go to film a 10-second clip in a library while you're studying. And that's why I'm here in my room, because I don't need to get anybody's permission to film myself in here. Good morning guys, it's the next day, and today I'm first of all gonna have to go shopping because I need a lot of stuff, because it's Saturday and that means my fridge is basically empty. And since I'm home alone, I'm in charge of the grocery shopping this week, and my mom made the huge mistake of telling me just get whatever you want, which basically means we're gonna live off cup noodles for the next week. But you know, I did ask. Hi, I'm back. So I went out and did all my grocery shopping, and now we can live off cup noodles and other stuff that doesn't require cooking skills. We love that. I also did get something healthy though. This is like the healthy bag, which is for my rabbit, so I'm not sure if it counts. But basically it's just carrots and green, because I don't know, I don't think my rabbit would appreciate cup noodles as a meal. So I'm not sure if my mom will appreciate it, but you know, she didn't give me any wishes, so that's that. So I'm just gonna unpack everything now, and then I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do today. I think today I'm just gonna read for my second year because I'm really not in the mood for revision. And you know, the sooner I knock these readings out, the sooner I can focus on just revision. At least that's what I'm telling myself right now.
So yeah, the next time we'll see each other will probably be at my desk.
And we're back at my desk, and now I'm gonna take some notes on all of this and keep reading on it. This is 2 chapters from a land law book. This is over 100 pages, so I didn't finish this yesterday. But I'm gonna take notes on the stuff that I already read, and then I'm gonna keep reading. And yeah, hopefully I can finish this one today, and then maybe finish 1 or 2 more readings for land law. We'll see. Maybe I'll also hate land law after this reading and we'll move on to a different summer reading. We'll see. But firstly, my goal now is to finish this and to hopefully then, you know, move on to actual books, because I hate these like loose printed out pages, and I feel like they are really prone to just, you know, flying around. So I want to finish this one as soon as possible while they're all still here. So yeah, that's pretty much the plan for today. Came into my room to demand some attention. It's like when I like spend too much time like working on something or whatever, like Mummy usually comes in, she's like, I'm here now, you may cuddle with me, and then you can like, you know, cuddle with her for a little while, and then after a while she's like tired of your affection. She's like, okay, now you're not interesting anymore, human boy. But it's so good for de-stressing. I love her so much. So I think I'm just gonna take a break now, and after that I'm gonna make lunch, which is gonna be another really healthy lunch. Yeah, I'll give you guys another cooking tutorial. My cooking tutorials are all like things you can do in like 2 minutes without any skills, so you know, you're welcome in case you needed that. Are you ready for another cooking with Elena, for which you basically need 0 skills? I think all you need is like a functioning arm and like 2 brain cells to make that arm do something, and that's pretty much it. So here we go. Because I don't know how to cook, so I need to buy stuff which you don't really need to cook yourself. So here we go. So here's the really quick recipe, if you want to say so. Put this in a pan with a bit of water, cook it, you know, for like 6 minutes, and you're done. Lovely. I think I eat this like 3 to 5 times a week, because it's really easy to make and it tastes good. So let's do it. So yeah, this concludes another cooking with Elena, and this is as healthy as I get. This is like the healthiest version of food that I eat, that I make myself. And by make myself, I mean I open the package and follow the instructions. But yeah, but this is really good if any of you guys are looking for, you know, food which requires no skills in terms of preparation. This is really good. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here, because basically what I'm planning to do for the rest of the day is just, you know, more reading, and I don't want to bore you guys with too many time lapses. But in all honesty, this is my life right now. Like, my biggest excitement is when I get to switch from revision to second year readings, and then after a while I get to switch back. Those are like the exciting things in my life right now. So, you know, this is pretty much what's gonna go on with me for like the next few weeks, because I need to prepare for my second year, and I do think this is, you know, as much part of my degree as anything else, which is why I do want to show it to you guys. But I really hope it's not too boring for you. Also, I have a new post up on my blog, and it would mean a lot to me if you guys read it, because this week has been quite eventful for me on the internet, because I was called a Nazi, which is interesting given that I'm a human rights activist who has also hosted multiple guest speakers on different genocides, to make people aware of it. You know, yeah, the internet is an interesting place, but it was honestly a real shock for me, and it did hurt me a lot in the first few moments of like reading that comment. So if you guys want to know what happened and how I feel about it and how I then dealt with it. I wrote an entire post about it and you can find it linked in the info box below. And yeah, that's it for today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye!